Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of my Trove flipping series. Now this is going to be a pretty short video because we did find a good item, relatively short in terms of how many items I had to go through to find that good item. However, the reason why it took so long to get this video out is because of the first item that I tried. So that item is Enchanted Wood, and I tried raising the price from 22 to 35 each, and just nothing sold. Just like all the other bad markets when it came to, Robotic Salvage, Somber Souls, Golden Souls, none of them sold in the entire hour. In fact, this one took a month before I had to just cut my losses, and those losses were pretty huge. I lost 46k from this flip just because no one wanted Enchanted Wood. I was selling them in stacks of 100 and they still wouldn't sell. So I would stay clear of Enchanted Wood. Do not try to flip Enchanted Wood because it has very little use in the game. There's very little recipes that actually need Enchanted Wood besides maybe building for decorations and stuff. So I lost 46k, and that's why it has taken so long, because I waited, because I didn't want to take a loss. So I did wait an entire month before I decided to take the loss, and it was a pretty big one. That is the second loss I did in this series so far, and it's just been 2 episodes. The last one was in the last video, this one was in this video. So it brought me down from 300k to around 254k, something like that. So the next item was actually a good item. It only took 2 tries, but the first one took a long time. But the second one was Mushroom Chunks. I only raised the price from 3.5 to 3.9, and in 1 hour, I actually made 13k Flux from flipping Mushroom Chunks, not even raising the value half of a Flux per Mushroom Chunk. So these items are very good for flipping. I could have made a lot more in that hour if I would have actually raised the price a little bit more. And I'm gonna be honest, I was a little scared because I didn't want to wait too much longer to make this video because it's already been 2 months. But it was 13k, and I only raised it by 0.4 of a Flux per Mushroom Chunk, so you can go much higher and maybe get up to like 20k an hour doing this. And so once I sold all of those within the hour, I went from about 254k to 267k. Once again, I made around 13k Flux in the hour, and I would highly recommend farming or flipping Mushroom Chunks. Again, Primordial Flames are still a little better than Mushroom Chunks. However, Mushroom Chunks have been, at least from my series so far, are proven to be better than Seed Feed and Bleached Bones. So if you can't flip Primordial Flames, you would move on to Mushroom Chunks before you move on to something like Seed Feed or Bleached Bones, because those ones are a little worse than this one. And that's going to be it for this video. Like I said, it was pretty short because I did find a good item relatively fast in terms of how many I had to go through. Last video, I went through like 4 or 5 items before I actually found a good one. So I was glad that I found this one pretty quickly, even though it did take a while. So hopefully we can find even more good markets, because I don't want to wait another 2 months before the next episode. But if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a like, and I'll see you guys next time.